Welcome back to Compton Shenanigans. Today, we're going to be tearing apart this. It's a Grundig transistor radio 3000. I don't know nothing about it. Saw it on my buddy's shelf in his garage. Said, hey, that looks neat. Can I take it home and check it out? He says, yeah. Well, I think it's pretty neat. So today, we're going to check it out. And I'm going to tear it down. See how it works. And yeah, it may work again when we're done. It may not. But either way, it's going to be fun. Yeah. Let's do this.
Make it work!
Alright, here we are. This is the, I'll turn this around so you can see it. This is the Grundig. Never heard of that company before. It's a transistor 3000. I don't have a lot of experience with transistors radios, but it says made in Germany. That's new. I haven't seen anything made in Germany in a long time. I don't know what year it is. Let's look for a serial number. Oops, sorry. Move that antenna. There we go. No serial number on that. Nothing on the sides. So, yeah. I don't know anything about it. So, let's read the front. Well, let's start from the bottom. The bottom looks like we got a battery thing here. That's interesting. The sides don't have anything. So we'll start with the top. The bottom's probably the battery thing. If it's got batteries in it and it's been sitting for who knows how long, new batteries might be all it takes. Boy, that thing might need cleaned out. So at the top we have the name, Transistor 3000 Ocean Boy. So this would have been used maybe on the beach. We can see here it's got a little bass clef. So I guess this would be for the low frequencies. It's got a treble clef. So I guess for the high frequencies. So that's your tone knobs apparently. And then I guess you have a looks like you got a speaker. I don't know if the other one's smaller or not. But there's one speaker and then two speakers. So maybe it's got, maybe this is loud and then twice as loud. I don't know. The antenna, of course, on the top, and a pretty hefty carrying handle. It's like metal, a little loose. On the front, we have our selectors over here. So we have FM, we have apparently an antenna, and that goes in and out. We have a S1. I'm guessing that's corresponds to S1 over here. Or no, that's S4. Sorry, S4, 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, 1. We have M. We have L. And then we have a Q, which I don't see on there. So I don't know anything about shortwave or transistor radios. SW, I guess, would stand for shortwave. And that's fine tuning for the shortwave. Then we have a regular tuning knob. We have this AFC off, AFC and BAT, probably battery. We have this little scale here. Apparently it's in the red. It's down at 1, so I don't know if we have a selector knob that goes to battery, ATC off, or AFC off, and then AFC, battery, I don't know. We have an on and off switch. That's nifty. Then we have a volume knob. And on the top of the volume knob, it's got this little, apparently a light, and you push down. So apparently this lit up if you push this down. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Alright, on the back panel, we have what would be 2 screws, and then we have this door I didn't know opened up until just now. That's cool. Inside of here, let me bring a light because I think it's black print on black. So let's see what these things read for you. Oh, this thing's printed upside down. I'm looking at it upside down. You know, that's kind of cool. I don't know if you normally have that. So we have what apparently is a plug-in for the, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if that light's helping or not. So we apparently have a plug-in of some sort. We have another jack. Oh, these things are riveted in, not screwed in. That's different. We don't see that very often, do we? Apparently that's for a tape recorder. There's a little symbol of a tape. There's 1 circle there and 2 circles combined. It looks like a tape. We have maybe a switch output there. This is an antenna hookup. So I guess these slid in. Not sure what kind of jacks those use. We have an auto and a car antenna. So I guess you could have unplugged your antenna from your radio in your car and plugged it into this to use the antenna in your car as an antenna. I do remember seeing these in the back of radios in the day. I haven't installed a car stereo for a long time, but I think the jack would fit that. Kind of looks like it would. Then we have this switch. And the switch says hits mains bat. So I guess this is for battery powered operation, and then this would be for plugging into the wall. And I guess this might be the input for the power. I see a red and black wire in there coming over this way, so I don't know if that's where you'd plug it in. We have this little storage space over here, which I guess if you had some wire, You wanted to stretch out, you could stuff it in there? I don't know. I don't know what it's for. But then when you close it, the only access you have is the antenna you plug into your car. So if you did plug it in the wall, you probably have to keep that open. The hinge is plastic, but it's got like a metal bar that holds it in. It hinges on. That's kind of cool. Yeah, really cool radio. We'll go ahead and open up the battery compartment and we'll see if it's got batteries. Alright, I'm going to bring you guys in here to see what I found. We have a battery compartment. You guys can probably see down there. It's pretty corroded down there on that spring. I don't think even if we put batteries in it, we get a very good connection, if any. It looks like we got some, looks like duct tape film on the side. I got a label, some sort. Oh, can't really read it. 00030. Doesn't really say much. And there's the bottom. That's not going to conduct anything. So I'll have to clean that up for sure before we put batteries in it. I'm not sure, without opening up, how we're going to get to that spring in the bottom. I don't think I got anything to reach down in there. So it looks like we're going to have to tear this thing apart to clean that, see if it works. It looks like we only got one screw left, and it looks like this back folds out. It looks like it's hinged, like on the leather that surrounds it. So we'll give that a try. And someone's probably been in here before. That's what that looks like. We'll give it a shot. Alright, let's see if we open her up. There we go. Ready? Here it comes. Okay. So this does hinge. That's very well made. Even if you were in here, that's finished on the inside. You don't see that very often. Most of the time they just put that outside cover stuff on and they leave this blank. This is really nice. Since they plastic welded this in. So I'm not thinking I don't see any tubes. So it's like it's not old. But it is neat. Got one speaker, so I guess that double speaker thing was just turning it up, turning it down. Yeah. You guys seeing what I'm saying? This is neat. I don't even know where to start. I know this is the tuner over here because this gearbox and these are like variable capacitors for tuning, and I would guess this would be fine tuning band for the shortwave, and these boxes probably have adjustments on them too. This is the antenna. This is probably an AM or shortwave type antenna here, and then probably more antennas there for higher frequencies. This is probably just for FM, this antenna, because I've seen AM antennas that look just like this, but I didn't see AM on there. So I don't know if it had a different name back then or what. If you guys know anything, put it in the comments. I'd love to learn about it. Let's see. Oh, if we're going to do anything with this, power it on, see if it works. We should probably look for corrosion, damage, things like that first. And if we see anything like that, then, then we probably shouldn't put power to it yet. So I'll take you guys on a closer look here. See what we're getting into. Get you guys a closer look at the insides of this. So our FM antenna, more antenna. Those things look good. The battery box looks like it has some corrosion leak out. I think I should be able to take that out. I wonder what that is. Gee, I don't know. Battery backup, maybe? It's got power wires. I don't know how that speaker's attached. It kind of looks like it was melted in. I don't know. Maybe like a plastic rivet. Or bolted in and it just rusted off. That's possible too. Looks like that's the voltage regulator for batteries. Looks like 12 volt. Or is that 12,000 volt? It's 10 volt. Okay. So 12,000, 1,000, 10 volt. Okay, so that tells me if I feed it like 9 volts of power through the thing, it's probably going to be okay. There's another tag, 1379 and 04. That wire's pretty hard. Well, it's got a twisted wire, so apparently that wire can't pick up interference. That might be a speaker wire. Got some glue or something there. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look at that. Got some cobwebs. Look at those. String. Tension that turns the tuning with gears and pulleys. That is so neat. and pulley. And I guess this is the hearts of the operation here. This is the tuner and the way to change the dial on the front. That's so cool. Yeah. Old transistor radio. Doesn't look like there's too much of it. We got the tuning side here, power control, speaker, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to assume that there's nothing wrong with it so far. It probably worked, and they probably took care to take the batteries out after we probably had a battery leak in it at one time or another and just never put batteries back in it. Maybe because it was corroded to the point where it wouldn't make contact or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's really neat. Yeah, and I have no idea what that is. That's new. Alright, well, we're going to see if we can't get this off, cleaned, and back in, and get some batteries in it, and then we're going to see if this thing shoots off. It kind of looks like 3 and 3 batteries went in here. This, upon further investigation, I don't know if you can see that, but apparently that went to a very large 9-volt battery, like one of the large flashlight batteries back in the day. We're not going to use that. We're going to cut these off. We're going to feed it to standard 9-volt battery. That one's got some damage to the bottom, but I think it'll be alright. Just for testing, I don't know if these are any good. These probably come out either smoke detectors or guitar pedals. I don't know if they're any good, but we're going to cut this off. And if we can ever get this out to clean it, we can always solder these back on. You guys want to see if it fires up? I want to see if it fires up. So, we'll get our cutters out. Get these wires cut off. There we go. And I'm going to assume red is power and black is ground. I'm going to assume that. And go ahead and finish splitting this wire all the way up. And hopefully not disconnected from the board or wherever it's going. Because then it wouldn't turn on. Alright. So we got these wires. A little bit of fire. And it strips right off. That goes up pretty quick. Alright. So, just to see if it turns on, we got our negative and our positive. Let's see if it smokes itself. Nothing. The battery might be dead. Try another one. Nothing. Well, we can always see if the power switch is turned on. That might be something. We probably shut this. I'll run these wires through. Looks like they can pass through here. Sit right there. I'll shove this back in there. That way when we open this door, play with our wires. I don't know if that's, yeah, that'll be alright. There. That should be fine. At least for testing. I'll turn it on. Turn it up. Put it on FM. I'll just see if the thing makes any noise. Negative. Positive. I'm not hearing nothing. These batteries might be dead. Alright. So this is a 9-volt straight out of the pack. Brand new. Now we'll see if we get anything out of it. Negatives on. Moment of truth. I heard something. I heard something. You guys hear something? No, man. Try turning the volume the other way. See if we get something. Alright. Turn the power button the other way. Anything? About I don't think we're going to get anything out of it. It's set on 2 speakers. I'll turn these all the way up. I guess that's opposite. I don't know. Let's see if anything happens to this dial when I plug that in. Oh. Well, the battery switch doesn't stay on battery. So I don't know. I'm going to assume that's on. And I'll hook the battery up to it. And watch that dial in the front. Let's see if it moves at all. Yeah, I can't see it. Might need more cord. There. Alright. I know you guys can't see it, but this is just to see if it moves that dial at all. Alright, I'll set this here. Set that there. Battery. Like a primer. I don't know if that's signal strength or what. The light's not lighting up. That's a 9-volt battery and it's a good one. We're not getting anything out of it. Not getting any smoke though. Not getting any lights. Nothing. Nothing. Alright. Well, it's worth a shot. So a 9-volt battery is not going to turn on. But, I mean, it might not have, I don't know. Like coming off the battery pack like that, it's still not turning on. Not sure why. It looks like these wires go to exactly the same place. So these go to apparently a 9-volt battery, and these go to a 9-volt battery pack on this side, and then I guess there's an AC hookup somewhere, probably right here, and that looks like that goes to a voltage regulator that currently knocks it down to 9 volts. Might be some more stuff on the other side. This might have been where the battery went. It's got a little thing for it there. Well, it's not going to fire up today. I'll shove these back in here for now. We'll do more work to it later. Kind of look it over. But yeah, really neat radio. I wish I could have got it to turn on. Not sure why it's not turning on. Not yet. I gotta go through it with the voltmeter and figure out what's getting power, what's not, and I gotta kind of tear it down. This looks like it's got rivets. Everything's riveted in. Like it's gonna be near impossible to take this apart without breaking something. It looks like everything's bolted or screwed into each other, and this thing's built like a tank. It's going to be really hard. Really hard to do anything to it. I like it though. I'd like to do more work to it. Tear it down and get it working. One thing I did notice on the front, when you move the dial, the other bands don't move. So I wanted to check that out. So right now we're on FM and it moves fine. So I want to find out. Oh, the dial's all the way at the bottom. Alright. So that's working fine. But none of the strings are moving. Alright. So you can see the FM one moves up and down just fine. A little bit of squeakiness, but it moves up and down just fine. Switch over to, like, say L, and this becomes hard to move. But L is not moving. Like, looks like it wants to move. All of them want to move. Something's jammed up in there. I'm gonna kind of give it a look. See what's going on. Have you guys give it a look too. Alright, well, I can see the pulley at the bottom. It's trying to move. Not moving though. Let's see another band. M. Also at the bottom. Also at the bottom. Also at the bottom. So maybe this is jammed up. I'll try to get it to move. I gotta quit slamming that down. Yeah, I think it broke off a little. We gotta not keep slamming that door down. This thing should move. It does not. Might give it a little bit of help. There it goes. I'll try the other way. Hard to turn. That's on a gear. Oops, don't cut the cord. Yeah, something's moving, but like that string is just slipping. Like something's jammed up. Well. This thing should turn. There it goes. when I turn it, the dial turns. And when I turn the dial, it doesn't turn. I can feel it turning the knob. But when I turn the knob, it doesn't turn it back. Oh, there it goes. Huh. Let's see if the front moves a little bit then. No, it's still jammed up pretty well. Alright, well, there we go. I know it'd be nice to hear it play today, but things gonna require a little more work. I gotta get this to move on the inside and then figure out the power situation and what to do with that. But anyway, here is the Ocean Boy Transistor 3000. If you guys have any information, tips, or tricks, things you want to share about this radio, leave it in the comment section. I'd love to learn more about it. This wasn't really a video to get it started. It was more or less a video to, explore it, figure it out, open it up, see what it's made out of. So, with that, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, donate if you feel like it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.